Hello everyone. We have started the new chapter, area, perimeter and volume of shapes. We have talked about area in the last lesson, and today we'll continue with perimeter, and we'll talk about perimeter of rectangles. Okay, what is perimeter? We know that the perimeter is the length of the outsider line of a figure. Okay, so for a rectangle, the perimeter of rectangle will be the length of all these sides of the rectangle. Okay, the outer line of a shape gives me the perimeter of that shape. So how can we find the perimeter of rectangle? Well, let's see on this figure. It is given that the rectangle has the length L and the width W. So the perimeter of this figure, the P perimeter, will be equal to the sum of all the sides, which are length plus width plus length plus width. Well, if we simplify this expression, we can write it as 2L, 2 length, plus 2 width. Okay, so here we can see that 2 is the common factor for both of these. So I can write as 2 times L plus W. Okay, so this one will be the formula for finding the perimeter of rectangle. Okay, we know the distributive property 2 times L is 2L and 2 times M is 2M. So the perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 times length plus width. Let's see some examples to practice the formula. Find the perimeter of the rectangle below. So it is given a rectangle with the side length 5 and 3. So the perimeter of this one will be what? 3 centimeter plus 5 centimeter plus 3 plus 5. Or we can write perimeter is what? 2 times, as we said, length plus width, which is 2 times 5 plus 3, okay, which is 2 times 8, 16 meters. Okay, so this one will be the perimeter of this rectangle. The square below has side length L. Write down its perimeter P in terms of L. So let's find now a formula for the perimeter of square. So since the side of the square is L, it means the perimeter will be the sum of all the sides. We know that square has all the sides equal in length. Okay, so all the sides are equal. That's why the perimeter will be L plus L plus L plus L. Okay, so I'm adding all the sides. So what is the perimeter of a square? It is 4 times L. Okay, so we shortly can say that to find the perimeter of the square, we have to multiply with 4 the length of one side. Okay, 4 times L. Let's see some exercises. A square rug has a perimeter of 64 centimeters. Basim says the side length of a square is 8 centimeters, and Devash thinks it is 16 centimeters. Who is correct? Okay, what do you think? So we have a square. We have a square, and the perimeter of this square is 64. Okay, since we know that all the sides are equal, okay, let's say the length of this side is A. So the perimeter will be what? A plus A plus A plus A. Or as we said before, the perimeter is 4A. Okay, so perimeter is given, it is 64 centimeter. is equal to 4 times A. So what is A? We have to find the length of the side. A is equal to 64 divided by 4, which is what? 16. Okay, so A is 16. So who is right? Devaj is right. And Basin is not right. It is not 8, it is 16. Okay, why Basin had said 8? He has mixed this one with area. So if the area of the square was 64 centimeters, then the side length will be 8, because 8 times 8 is 64. Okay. The length is in centimeter. Okay, now let's continue to the next question. Exercise 10, Daryl was working out the perimeter of a rectangle measuring 4 by 20. This was his working, so we have written that the perimeter of a rectangle is width plus length times 2. Okay, the perimeter is 4 by 20 times 2, and the perimeter is 48. What are the mistakes Daryl made? Write down what the correct working should be. Now, if we take a look in the givens, we'll see that the perimeter, you have to find the perimeter of a rectangle measuring 4 meter and 20 centimeter. Okay, as we have said before, the unit is important. So to perform operation with the units, the given units, we must have the same unit. So since this one is meter and this one is centimeter, we cannot find the perimeter like this. First of all, we have to convert meter into centimeter. So 4 meter is how many centimeter? It will be 400 centimeter. Now I can use the formula for perimeter. So this one will be 400 plus 20, which is 420 times 2, and this one will be what? 800. Okay, let's write one more time. 840 centimeter, or 8.4 meters. Okay, so we must give the same units. Okay, so this one is the mistake that Daryl has made. Let's see exercise 11. These two rectangles have the same perimeter. What are the missing sides length? Now, there are given two rectangles which have the same perimeter. Okay, and the sides, some of the sides are missing and we have to find them. Okay, so let's write the formula that we know. So the perimeter 1, let's say that this one is rectangle 1 and this one is rectangle 2. So how can I find the perimeter of the first rectangle? It will be 2 times length times width, which is 12 plus width. Okay, and I don't know what is width. I don't know even the perimeter, but I know that it is same with this one. Okay, so I have two unknowns here, so I cannot find anything. Now let's check for the second rectangle. Let's say P2 again will be equal to 2 times length plus 8. Okay, length is missing here. And I know this one. I know that perimeter 1 is equal to perimeter 2. Okay, these two perimeters are equal in value. It is said in the question. Now, again, here I have two knowns, perimeter and L, but there is something else that is given, area of the figure. Okay, it is given the area. How can we find the area of a rectangle? We know that is length times width. Okay, since the area is given as 112 centimeters squared, we don't know the length, but we know that width is 8, and this is 40. Now we can find the perimeter for this one. Okay, because we know what is L. So now I can write okay, 2 times 2 times 14 plus 8 is equal to 2 times what? 14 plus 8 is 22. 2 times 22, which is 44 centimeter. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 44 centimeter. But I know that it is same as the first rectangle. So P1 is 44 too. Okay, I found this one as 44 centimeter. Now I can find W. So 44 is equal to 2 times 12 plus W. Okay, so we have a linear equation and we know how to solve it. So first of all, I am passing this 2 on this side with division. I have 44 divided by 2 is equal to 12 plus W. So 22, 44 divided by 2 is 22, is equal to 12 plus W, which means W is equal to what? 22 minus 12. Okay, what is 22 minus 12? It is 10. So W is 10 centimeter. In this way, we found the unknown values or the values that we need to find. Okay, let's see exercise 13. I will solve A for you and B, C will be your homework. Okay, B and C will be your homework on exercise 13. A rectangle has a perimeter of 20 centimeter. What is the width and the length of the rectangle if the area is 21 centimeter? So what are givens? It is given a rectangle. Okay, it is given a rectangle like this. In this rectangle, I don't know what is length and width. Okay, they are not given. I know area. I know area as 21 centimeter. And I know the perimeter. Okay, so the perimeter is what? 2 times L. Okay, plus width. I know this one. 2 times L plus width. And this perimeter is given as 20 to me. Okay, 20 centimeter. Now, how can I find L and W in this question? Well, I will use the formula of area. I know that area is equal to length times width. So area is equal to the product of length and width, the two known that I have. So I have to find two numbers which product is 21 in this case. Okay, so what are the factors of 21? We are coming to the factors of 21. We know that we have 221, okay, 121, sorry. 2 is not a factor since it is not even number. I have 3, 7, okay. 4 is not a factor, 5, no, it doesn't end with 0. 6, no, 7, 3. So all these are the factors of 21, 121 and 3, 7. Now, which of them will give me 20 when I substitute in here? Okay, so I have to check. If I take 1 and 21, it will be 2 times 1 plus 21. 2 times 22 is 44. Okay, it is not 20. If I take 3 and 7, okay, I will have the perimeter 2 times 3 plus 7. Okay, so it is what? It is 2 times 10. 2 times 10, which is 20. So this one satisfies the property that I want, okay, the perimeter. So we'll say that L will be what? L or width, it doesn't matter, will be 3 and width will be 7 or the inverse. Okay, so the dimensions of this rectangle will be 3 to 7. In the same way, you will find B and C, okay, by using the formula of area. You will find the factors, okay, and then you'll see which of these pair of factors will substitute the given perimeter, will satisfy the given perimeter. Okay, so this is all for today. I'm waiting for your homework and see you tomorrow on Zoom. Exercise 15 that you had difficulty in the last lesson, as some of you have written to me, I will solve it tomorrow, okay, before we start the new lesson. Okay, see you.